Sign of victory bring us back from that break actually that we took. You're still watching Uganda Catholic Television and you're watching the Lunch Vibe. Thank you so much for those that actually caught up with us from 2 up to this every time. You did such a great job, and of course I'm taking you up to 3. Yes, with me I have a guest that has joined me, and we are going to be discussing mostly about herself and probably the pageantry run you've been going on with. Yes, so for the beginners that are watching out there, kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, hello everyone, whoever is watching. My name is Joella Okiror. I am a proud Atesot woman, and then I am Miss Africulture first runners-up, and Miss Africulture multimedia queen, Miss Africulture Miss Popularity queen, Miss Africulture, should I say all of them?
Okay.
But yeah, Miss Africulture.
How many contestants was it having altogether?
We were 11 girls.
11 from which places? Because when I see Africulture, was it for entire Africa, or there was maybe a section they were holding or looking at when they were hosting this?
No, actually, it's for Uganda.
Okay.
Yes. This one is for Uganda, and then I was the only Atesot. We had Bagandas, we had people from Langi, all the Langis.
Oh, that means it's kind of, should I say interculture?
Yeah.
Okay, so like in every, should call it tribe, there was a representative.
Yeah.
So what is Miss Africulture?
Okay, Miss Africulture is a pageantry that aims at growing young girls or young ladies to knowing their culture.
Okay.
So it basically promotes culture. I personally didn't know my culture, but then because of Miss Africulture, I got to know that I am a proud Atesot. Yeah.
So now, Miss Africulture, in relationship to, let me say, grooming a girl child into culture. Let's talk about, okay, let me then talk about outside Uganda. Let's look at that lady who is maybe from Nigeria, from Kenya, Tanzania. How would you love to inspire them as well to get connected to their culture as the Miss?
Okay, number one is knowing who you are.
Okay.
Like you first get to know who you are. You get to know, of course, that's your identity.
Okay.
So if I was the one as Miss Africulture, the first runners-up, the very first thing I would tell someone is first get to know who you are.
Okay.
Because we are who we are. I have to get proud of who I am because, for example, just like you've said, maybe a Nigerian, you have to get to know that, yes, I am a Nigerian, but which tribe do I belong to?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you really think we as youth are still connected to the cultures?
No.
What do you think is causing this?
It's identity crisis.
Okay.
Identity crisis, and of course, which has been brought by modernization. Yes, we now believe that I know English, so it is who I am.
Okay.
Yes.
That is all what we know. So when you talk about the crisis and all this, looking still in the modernity and so much into social media, technology, do you think one time we shall retrieve back the culture, the pride of actually that indigency, pride that we used to have back in the time?
Yeah, I think it can happen. But then,
how can we retrieve this?
One thing I know is we can blend modernity and tradition.
In which way?
Yes. In which way? By, yes, you can be modern, but then have the traditional values in you.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, just like I'm speaking right now to the whole country, I have the traditional values in me.
Okay.
I might not have come on my cultural attire, but then it doesn't change the fact that I am a proud Atesot.
Okay.
So yes, we can blend modernity with tradition.
What do you think has caused also as many youth, we tend even to deny our origin? Somebody refuses where they come from. Especially when we arrive here in Kampala. Maybe I am from northern, maybe I'm from western, but when I'm here, I even change my name, or I try to change my accent. I try to actually pretend I don't know my language. What do you think has caused that?
Number one, I'm a victim.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was someone who loved the Nabasa name because my mom is a Munyankole.
Okay.
So I loved the Nabasa name to the Okiror name.
Okay.
But I believe that, yeah, it can also happen, but you have to just get to know and embrace who you are.
Okay.
Just love who you are, just love what you are. I think, yeah, that's the main thing.
What do you love to advise parents in a way that they can also probably participate in grooming us in a moral of pride of actually where we come from?
Number one advice to parents is, first of all, let the children learn their language.
The mother tongue.
Yeah, the mother tongue. Yeah, because I personally grew up knowing English.
Okay.
Because at school, of course, it's English, home it's English. But then the first thing I would advise someone outside there or parents outside there, let the children know our languages, our mother tongues.
Okay.
Yes, because this alone shows that, yeah, this child is from this tribe. Yes, so let the children learn our mother tongues and then groom them in a way that they at least get to know their origin.
Okay.
Yes, because I believe that we all have our origins. So if the child doesn't know where they come from, it really doesn't work out.
Okay.
Yes.
So putting your being Miss aside, now as a citizen, what would you love the government probably to do to make sure we try to revive into culture, let me say, our originality, you get?
Yes.
At this moment, we're not even supposed to be speaking English.
Yeah.
We would maybe be speaking Luganda, Swahili. In case that is probably the language, what should the government do about this?
First of all, the government should make people love who they are.
Okay, like in which way exactly?
And why am I saying this? Because, you know, nowadays, with how the government is, or maybe even, let me just use our local governments, like the MPs maybe.
Okay.
We all, they all love using English. But then I believe that, one, they should at least bring our local languages to schools.
Okay.
Yes, to schools, and then try bringing up these children, mostly in primary.
Okay.
Yes, at least let them involve or let them bring up these local languages.
Like into the syllabus?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like for example, if they say that in Kampala, we want to have, let the Baganda learn Luganda.
Okay.
And then let other tribes learn these other tribes.
Their languages.
Yeah,
okay.
their languages. So it actually helps the children. So when they are growing up, they know that, yes, I speak this language. So I believe that if the government does this, it's really going to help these children a lot.
Don't you think, if again we look into learning local languages so much, won't it cause tribalism with time?
No, I don't believe it can cause that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
because if, let me say, actually, how does tribalism come in here? Because if you are a Muganda and then you're learning Luganda, and maybe we are sitting in the same class, I can still teach you my language.
Okay.
Yes, so we can all embrace, because we all know of cultural diversity in Uganda here. Yeah, so we have to embrace this, bringing up unity, that if I can learn this language, I can also still use my own language to teach it to someone else.
Okay. How many more languages do you speak apart from English?
I actually know like 4 languages.
Okay.
Yes.
That is
Runyankole, Luganda, I try Kiswahili, and then Atiso.
okay.
Yes.
So apart from you being from where you come from, are there some cultures that you personally you have adventured with and you appreciate them?
Yes.
Which culture is that?
The Baganda.
The Baganda. What is so unique about them that you love?
I love their dances, and I love the way they respect. Yeah. They have that respect in
okay,
them. Yes.
okay. All right, that is a good one. So, as we are probably winding up, I would love you to tell us now your roles as the Miss Africulture. That because now you have wore that crown, what are your roles? How are you going to change the life of other girls as far as Africulture is concerned?
Okay. I want to become a voice that says you can speak English to the world, but then not forgetting your mother tongue. Yes. You can speak English to the world, not forgetting your mother tongue. Okay. And then I also want to blend modernity with tradition. And how am I going to do this? I am a content creator. I'm a YouTuber. So I will use my YouTube platform to still teach people how to live or how to dress in that office wear, being modern, but then not forgetting your traditional values. Okay. Yes.
Wow. Actually, when you talk about that, I remember when our vice president got recognized when she was in an international duty because of the African woman she portrayed from there. It was too unique from the rest of the people that were in suits, in those other fancy wares out there. Okay, so you said you're a YouTuber. In case somebody wants to get in touch with you, where can they look for you from?
On YouTube, I use Joella Jolly Unfolds. Okay. Yes.
And then other platforms?
And then TikTok, Joella Jolly, but I've put now the Queen because I have the crown. Okay. So it's Queen Joella Jolly.
So this pageantry is going to take place, like, is it annually? Is it after some duration?
Yes, annually.
It's supposed to be Annually.
Yeah,
Okay.
after 1 year.
So what made you too unique, or what was too unique about you and the other contestants?
Okay, I believe we were all confident, but then I had the passion because, not growing up with my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had this urge. I was like, I have to do this because it is who I am.
Okay.
So I believed that I loved who I am, and then of course that identity. So I did it to my best. I did my best because I believe I really did my best.
All right.
Yes.
So what keeps you busy day to day?
I'm a student
Okay.
at Chambogo University. I'm doing sign language.
Oh, you're doing sign language.
Yes.
When we are signing out, I want you to sign out in sign language when we are getting done with the show. All right. So in case you're watching out there, this is Miss Africulture Uganda. Personally, I did not know much about it. I've been too used to these other pageantries like Miss Tourism, Miss Uganda, and maybe like whatever you could be in any school, there is always a Miss for that school out there. So as we're winding up, I want you to speak or spread words of wisdom to anybody watching you right now, from wherever they're watching from, in like 1 minute.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that tradition is gold, it's not old.
Okay.
Don't forget that culture is who you are. Culture is your identity. I believe that I am an artisan, so you should embrace who you are too, just like I do.
Okay.
Don't forget to blend modernity and tradition, because we're not going to change modernity or throw it away, but then let's blend it, or let's bridge that gap between modernity and tradition.
Okay.
Yes.
Just a question. What made you to study sign language of all the courses?
Okay, one is I love the deaf. I just love them naturally. I think I'm just that person who has that sympathetic heart.
Okay.
Yes.
So you had to learn their language so that you can blend with them.
Yes,
Should call it a
interact
language.
with them.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh wow, that is so nice out there. So in case you're watching, thank you so much for watching Uganda Catholic Television. Would you like to send regards as we're winding up?
Yes. I send my regards to my one and only mom, who is my heroine, and then to my dad. I love you guys so much. And then I'm also a founder of the Joella Deaf Empowerment Initiative.
Okay.
Yes, it's an organization that is coming up because I love the deaf.
Okay.
I send my regards to all my friends, to whoever voted for me.
Send some love to the deafs in the language.
And then,
wow. I should learn some sign language with time. All right, big up on yourself, Dimaro, Victoria, Joy, and Gogo. Thank you so much, guys, for being behind the scene right there. Everybody that is actually watching Uganda Catholic Television, thank you so much for always tuning. This show comes every Monday to Friday from 2 up to 3. Make it a deal to always be part of the lunch vibe. Thank you so much for joining. We shall have you some other time. And actually, you should get me in touch with other contestants. I would love to hear from them as well, probably within the course of the week, if it is possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
All right. Thank you so much. With that, we come to the end of the show. And of course, I love you all, guys. It's end of month, but also a new week, yes. But of course, the month is getting done within this very week or early next week. For those that love sports, at 3:30 there will be Semgenza Mustafa taking you through highlights and fixtures, results of the FIFA World Cup that is taking place right now. I don't know how is your country progressing, probably depending on the country you're supporting. Derek, how is yours progressing? You told me your team Belgium, Argentina and Germany. You just chose that after the award. All right, with that, I've come to the end. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, same time, same show with me, the same host. May God bless you.